I keep on building them, so I'm trying to keep up with what I can. Now he leaves the overlords here yet again, so I do try to get a couple of them. And here we go with the final, with a big engagement right here. I do end up force fielding half of his units off. He's got some infestors down the bottom that do a great job fungal growth in my units, doing a lot of damage to my units because of the fungal growth. And as you can see now, he's trying to counterattack with the Zerglings. I have my Colossus in the back, and then I force field yet again to block most of his units, and end up blocking half of what he had left right there. At the same time, I'm trying to kill these infestors down here because the fungal growth, not only is it doing a lot of damage to my stalkers, but he could neuroparasite, I don't know at the time, but my Colossus. So even though he had a vastly superior army at that point, I won just because I attacked him in a choke point right here and force fielded off what I could. Now this infestor becomes pesky and does end up mind controlling this Colossus. I don't notice it right away, but do eventually notice it, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go kill you now. So come over here, take out the infestor, and now have both Colossus ready to help me fight again. At this point, he's actually just rallying roaches down here constantly to try to keep me from pushing out even further, but I do have these immortals. These two immortals are still alive, one with 13 kills, another one with 13 kills. So these two immortals, each all of them killed 26 units, and the majority of those were roaches, so I'm quite happy about that. As you can see, he's losing a couple harvesters as well because of where we're at. Units lost tab now, he's almost doubled what I have in terms of total units lost. I unfortunately leave my Colossus back here, and they were doing getting attacked by some burrowed roaches. I didn't notice that at the time because I was actually moving my units over here to take out this other expansion. If I'm able to clear this up, then I know I'm in a really good position. I know I'm holding back. I do unfortunately end up losing that one Colossus, but this one here with 29 kills, regardless of me losing that one Colossus, I've been more cost effective with my units. As you can see, he's almost double the amount of units lost than I have. It's just because I've been using those force fields and using the right unit composition. Got these immortals that are still doing a lot of damage, both of which have 17 kills at this point, 34 total kills together. Coupled with this guy who's got 33 kills. Again, some of that's probably broodlings and zerglings, but a lot of kills between those. He does have this expansion over on the right side, and it looks like he's possibly going to drop one on the left, which is, you know, might as well do that. This one's almost completely mined out, but, you know, try to keep ahead of the expansion. He does try to counter down here and try to take this expansion out, but of course I warped in some zealots to protect it. At the same time, I have my army that came back and defended it well. Now at this moment, he doesn't have any harvesters at his main. Neither do I. I got most of them over here. And, but he does have, of course, 2 expansions going down. But if you look at it, it's really 2 mining bases to 2 mining bases. Well, 1.5, because this one actually isn't up and mining just yet. Most of us are doing pretty good with spending. His APM at about 119, mine's at 70 at the immediate moment, but you know how that can always change. Harvester count definitely favoring me now, 65 to 40. So, you know, I can just keep up with my harvesters, keep building units, and I should be okay. Like I say, constantly want to be building harvesters. At the immediate moment, I'm working on level 2 upgrades for both things, and he's finally getting his Spire. I do, of course, end up scouting that with my Observer. And I came over here, constantly scout with the Observer, and I'm going to actually rally it over to this side, then I'm going to rally it around just to scout any other type of expansions that he might have. He is working, of course, on Zerg Missile level 3, which is, if you go with the ground army, very, very, very good. I mean, it's definitely a must-have if you're doing that. Now, of course, I did see the Spire, and he's actually morphing it immediately into a greater Spire. It looks like he might be trying to do a Broodlords in the momentarily, but I don't want to actually give him the chance to. Again, I saw that Spire, so I want to push out. Scouted over here with my Observer. Again, you got to constantly scout, and saw another expansion on this side. At the same time, while I'm attacking, I'm getting the gold expansion, so then I can keep up with my inventory, or my econ, I should say, and I can keep on keeping on. I do end up, of course, destroying this expansion over here, and he decides it's a good game. Because at this point, this is his only mining expansion. I would still be on, almost would be on that one, this one, and that one. So I'd be on 3 mining expansions, and one of them would be a gold to his 1. So unfortunately, yeah, he got the Greater Spire a little too late, and it didn't work out too well for him. Another thing, if you play Zerg, make sure you keep check of your overlords. As you can see, I've probably killed maybe 10 overlords or so throughout the game, which actually is a big deal. It's 1,000 minerals, plus it can supply block you, plus you have to rebuild them. So just keep an eye on them, don't just lose them. And if you're Zerg, try to attack out in the open if you can, or attack out in the open here. Choke points are more advantageous for Protoss and Terran players than they are for Zerg, so especially Protoss if you have Force Field, as you saw. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and look forward to the next one.